Ladies and gentlemen, this is your partner in business and personal growth, FCPA John Modani. Today, I come during this very difficult period of coronavirus crisis, and I just want to share some ideas on what we can do as we go through this period of crisis to make sure that our business survives this very difficult period. It's not easy for anybody. It's a very difficult time for most of us, and but we must go through this period successfully. What can we do to succeed or to make our businesses survive this very difficult period in the history of businesses and the world? Number one is you need to communicate very, very clearly to your staff. You need to communicate to your customers. You need to communicate to all stakeholders on what you're going through, the actions you are taking, any help you need from them, any arrangements, any adjustments that you're making. So talk to your stakeholders, beginning with your with your employees. Talk to your bankers if there's any credit issue, if there's any loan you're having that you need to discuss. Talk to them. So communicate how you're doing your business, the hours you are open, whether you've reduced the hours, whether you are working from home, whether you've changed location, whatever it is. If there's going to be some little inconvenience to them, do communicate to them. And that's very important. The second thing you need to do is you need to start talking to those who are lenders to your business. You need to talk to your customers, to your suppliers. It's very important because you may need some special deliveries of materials, different hours, different locations. Maybe you may need to have longer credit period because of the slow business. This, if you owe anybody, any supplier money, you need to have discussion with them. Your landlord, you may need to talk to them because rent may not be coming on time this time because this business are slowed down. So talk to those people who give you credit. Talk to your bankers. Talk to anybody that you deal with in terms of business. You also must think about your cost of doing business. There is need to reduce costs, particularly those fixed costs. You need to renegotiate them, and I tell you this: when you may need to negotiate with your landlord, you may need to look at the cost of running your business. Are there things you're doing that you can do without? Any luxuries, you put them aside. If you have any casual workers that you are currently carrying that you don't need, you may need to lay them off. Unfortunately, people that you may not need. So you must optimize your business. Make sure that you remove any unnecessary cost from your business because revenue must be reduced. I know revenue is now low, and therefore you must work on your costs so that you are able to survive during this time. You can tell them to go. You can also reschedule so that some people take leave and some work. That's the way you can ask some of your employees to take leave, and others who are on casual, you release them in line with your demand in during this period. So think about which costs you can take out of your business. Don't just have vehicles running around. Don't just have machines going around. If you have been using 4 production lines, you may reduce them now to 2 so that you reduce your cost of running the business. So look at that. Any cost that you don't need, electricity, you must manage that. Communication costs, logistic costs, anything that's not necessary. If you have got some branches that are not doing very well, that were just picking up, a small branch you just started and it's not doing very well because it's been caught up, you may need to centralize your production so that if you're producing from different locations, maybe now you produce from one location and then deliver supply to the others. Just a way of looking at costs and seeing where can I reduce on my costs so that I become more lean and be able to survive and go through this very, very difficult period. The next thing you must do, you must become very creative. Creativity is very important during this period. creativity in how you do your business, because now customers will not be coming to your business. Customers are now at home. Some working at home, they're scared, they're not out on the street, so they will not, the walk-ins will be very few. So you must change your mode of product and service delivery. You may now need to deliver products straight to people's homes and locations where you can find them. So look at ways you can change your mode of delivering products and services. Can you go to people's homes? Can you use motorbikes? Can you use Uber to help you deliver products to your customers? Can you use motorbikes? Can you use border border? Whatever you can do. Can you also think about the internet? It's very important that you now turn to the internet. The internet delivery, people can procure from internet, people can place orders on the internet. You can also partner with some organizations. For example, if you are you can partner with Amazon, you can partner with Jumia, you can partner with many online delivery systems, so that you are able to reach out to a customer and take the product to them. You may have to also look at ways that you're communicating internet and technology. Exploit technology to the maximum so that you're able to reach out to your customers. Use Skype, use Zoom, use Teams to communicate. And regarding your employees, some may have to work from home. So you may now have to have one group working in the office and one working from home, so that you're able to keep the social distance. And that means that you may have to readjust a bit. You may have to give telephone communication to those who are at home, internet communication to those who are at home. You may have to have free toll call lines that people can call your office, both your customers and even your employees. You may have to have a way of having internet meeting, as I've said, through Zoom, through Skype, or through WhatsApp. All these are just creative. So be creative in how you do business. Don't throw your hands in the air and say, okay, now my business is closing. No, you're not closing down. Business is going on. Things are going to turn around. Things will be okay. But when we are going through this valley period, you must now become very, very creative on how you work with the employees, who comes to the office, who stays at home, which tools do you get for them, so that you can still use them. Also remember there are new opportunities. Like, for example, take the sanitizer, the masks, the gloves. These are new opportunities that have come. So don't get stuck to the old way of doing things. Take advantage of these opportunities. And these are some of the ways that can help you even survive during this very, very difficult coronavirus crisis period. Ladies and gentlemen, mine as your partner is to give you ideas on how you can survive. So with me, sharing with you and wishing you survival during this crisis period, is your partner, John Modanyi. God will see us through this difficult period. Never give up. Don't give up. Don't fear. It's gonna be well with you. Bye-bye.